focus is on Dameon Pierce. He had a great week to build off of last time out, reaching triple digits and adding 2 touchdowns. It's the Texans and the Jaguars, and it comes your way next on Madden Football.
On a wonderful fall afternoon in the state of Texas, the roof is open, and we've got football from NRG Stadium in Houston. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup. We're all set to go as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Houston Texans. Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, we look at this Texan ball club entering play here. They come in on a pretty good roll here, winners of 3 straight.
And they looked awfully good last week and came away with a 2-touchdown victory. They did have a few...
The Jaguars defense ready to see if they can keep building on this long winning streak. And the one we'll be watching is this man at corner.
And he's been a key reason why this defense is ranked as the #1 unit in the NFL. His ability to be in the right place nearly all the time and make big plays is a big reason why.
They'll start on the ground with Pierce. We'll get this up to about the 44. All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
Now after the play, it looks like there's a Texan here slow to get up. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. On second down, it's Stroud. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
The Jags defense back on the field for this next possession. And they're playing with a lead here in this first quarter as this drive gets underway. On the ground, it's Pierce to begin the drive. And he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Here's Stroud. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and the Jags grab it. And they're going to get the football just outside the 10 at the 11-yard line. And they put it on the ground here on the second drive. And, of course, Charles, that follows drive number 1 where they had the INT.
Makes you wonder what's going on with this team, because a lot of times we can attribute it to nerves, but maybe...
The Jacksonville defense back onto the field. They've had the upper hand so far this first half of play, working with a good lead already as they look to defend this first down. Now they'll throw it with Stroud here, 1st and 10. Gets the dump off to Pierce. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. strong gain of 24.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Well, the numbers for Pierce last week, north of 100 yards, the 2 scores. And, you know, you got to give a lot of credit to the O-line. We talked a lot about him, but offensive line was good, too.
They're obviously in sync with each other, whether it's zone blocking, power running game, no matter what. He understands how to read them and find the creases that they provide.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. They call that a loss of 6 yards. And it's third down now. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40. Meanwhile, Stroud's throw going to be caught by Davis. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down. 13-0 is the score after 1. Ready for the second quarter from Houston. It's the Texans in possession of the football as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation.
Take it to them. Oh, mental mistakes out there, offense.
Now Stroud. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Texans first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. Hand off right side to Pierce. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up 4th.
They converted twice on 3rd down that drive already, but couldn't.
The Jags defense back on the field for this next possession. Play action. Stroud now. And that is caught. It's Davis. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one goes for 24 yards. So 1 play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Stroud. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. You got a young quarterback, maybe that's just an example of a growing pain for him.
I think you're right about that, because when the game starts to move fast and it moves quickly on him, a lot of times they fall back on what they know best, their arm. He's slinging it on this one. Had a wide open target, but didn't have the proper footwork to increase his accuracy.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Again, it's Stroud. Looks for the out route, and it's complete to Kmet. And they'll end up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Well executed 22-yard gain. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them. Backed up late. They're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep him out of the end zone as the first half.
They intercept Stroud again, the 3rd time in this game. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts. The Jags defense back on the field for this next possession. They'll play with a lead here to begin this 3rd quarter. Looking for another solid half of football to carry them to victory. And opening there on that 1st down run as he gets this forward for about 8 or 9. That looks to be 8 officially, so 2nd and 2. Stroud looking to throw. Open man is Kmet, the tight end. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
And that's one of the better plays we've seen this offense put together so far. They haven't been able to get on track much at all. But listen, they're only down a couple of scores with the rest of this quarter and the entire 4th remaining. So, stranger things have happened.
Now here's Stroud. Laying out is Davis, and he's got the football. 5 catches for him in that 1st half, and that's number 6 that we just saw, and also a 1st down. Stroud to throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
On 2nd down, here's Pierce. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Stroud on 3rd down now. And that is incomplete. The Jacksonville defense back onto the field. Start on the ground here on 1st down. And he'll be taken down after a decent gain, and that will bring us to the end of this 3rd quarter play. Back now in Houston. It's Texans football, but they trail here as we get started in the 4th quarter. And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. Pierce will try to pick it up. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line.
We ought to come up with a T-shirt and sell it that says no indecision on 3rd and 1. And we didn't see it on that run, did we? Got his shoulder square, just got right into the line of scrimmage and picked it up.
Absolutely. Picked his lane, went with it, and converted. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston 1st down. Another carry for Pierce. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. That's complete right side to Kmet. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Stroud. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 28. Stroud to the air on 1st and 10. Getting the football to Davis on an out route. And inside the 20 before this brought down. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Stroud now on 1st and 10. And that one complete to Hodgins. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Jaguars' 13-yard line.
Toss play. Here's Pierce. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
Well, they've certainly been successful throwing it around in this game. That's allowed them to move the ball online.
So this will be a win for Jacksonville. And we talk so